Hi guys, this is James from DBG and welcome to another showcase. Once again, apologies for a bit of a shaky cam. I do not have my tripod mounted because there's such a lot here. It's better if I just pan across. What you're looking at is a group of miniatures, a number of warbands. I think there's about 8, definitely 7 warbands with some extra bits and bobs for a game called Draculas America, Shadows of the West. Basically, the timeline is that Dracula has become President of the United States of America just after the Civil War. So I think it's set in the 1870s. Abraham Lincoln was assassinated by followers of Dracula, and yeah, it's just a horror skirmish game with lots of different bands. I don't know a lot about it. I just know that there are some really fun miniatures to paint and some really interesting bands and war bands and stuff. The easiest way to check it all out is to go to North Star Games, and it's just there in their main menu, and look it up. Looks like quite an interesting game, but not really something I would be interested in, bar from painting the miniatures, because they were quite fun to paint. Now this lot here, just to move my light, these are the vampire warband. You've got a Nosferatu type dude there. There's the one who looks like a saloon girl is a sort of fledgling vampire. The rest are like gunfighters and acolytes. Then these guys over here, I'm really sorry about the shaky cam. These guys here, they're called the Twilight kin. Basically, they seem to be ultra Christian because you've got a preacher in there. You've got some guys called Crusaders. You've got these winged young ladies here. These guys are called Seraphim. So clearly they're religious. Behind them you have a Puritan or Mormon. Mormon band. Lots of blacks and whites. And just behind there we seem to have what I can only describe as sort of zombie pirates. You seem to have a sort of witch type woman summoning tentacles, another preacher type dude, and then there's a whole load of mutated zombie sort of Davy Jonesy type people. Behind there we've got some more gunfighters, and this guy here looks a bit like, hang on, it's focus. Looks a bit like Billy the Kid, or even George Armstrong Custer, because he would have still been alive at the time. At the back here we have these guys here with the top hats and fezzes and stuff. They're by Foundry, not North Star Miniatures. Detail on these guys was a bit soft, especially the swords. I was a bit surprised because Foundry are supposed to be rather good. Again, apologies for the shaky cam. And then we seem to have a redneck band here with lots of inbred zombie type people. The old grandma, the old granddad with the bottle of moonshine. I was saying, at the back we've got a whole load of mythical creatures from, I really do apologise for shaky cam. Whole load of mythical creatures from North America and Canada. I do not know their names, but there's a famous one to the back there. There's the Pale Rider. In the middle there's Sasquatch, or better known as Bigfoot. We've got a witch doctor, zombie, Native American stuff. There's a ghost witch doctor there. This guy here looks like a werewolf. I believe he's some sort of skinwalker, because if you look at the miniature, the fur is clearly falling off, so I think it's some sort of skinwalker. This guy here, I can't pronounce it, but it's basically a little lizard type creature that goes around sucking the blood of livestock. And I think that dude there is a sort of a Wendigo. I'm not sure about that. But there you go. These guys are really fun to paint. I can hardly recommend these miniatures. The game, I don't know. I've never played it. But these, as I said, the miniatures are really cool and a change for me to paint. So there you go, guys. That is that. A little bit of a showcase over. Once again, apologies for shaky cam. There's no way that my tripod could cope with doing all that. So once again, don't forget to check out our affiliates. That's White Shark Gaming and Goblin Gaming. Links in the description. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. And as usual, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.